The NFL has made it back to London. Welcome inside Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Ty Chandler to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 31-yard play, and it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now we'll get a pause for an injured player. That's Aaron Jones, the man in question, and some obvious discomfort as he gets looked at. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go. 6.
They'll try it left with Chandler. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Incomplete. The fake is unsuccessful. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Clearly, the defense did not go all in on the block right there, and fortunate for them because it allowed them to pivot when they saw the fake, and they stay in position to defend it beautifully.
Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Chandler now on the return. And and he's going to head out of bounds on the return. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I'll tell you what, anytime we get to see this safety display his range, it's a thing of beauty, not just in the passing game, but look at him navigating all that traffic downhill and applying the hit to stick it behind the line.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
This is Chandler. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. McCarthy looking to throw. Cut out left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now McCarthy. Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Trying down the middle with Chandler. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, why? How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
They're going to run it. Here's Scott. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Ready? Viking 18.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Bartholomew, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throw on 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
He puts some air under it deep down the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And it sets up second down.
This game, Kate, that's his domain, and he is prepared to reign over it with an iron fist. Not going to give his assignment any space in playing tight man-to-man coverage. He knocks it away.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. He gets a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Hook up again to Njoku. It's inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pull that in front further. 13-zip. David Njoku, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And that's way offline right. Tech put up an extra set of uprights, and I think that one still misses. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Chandler now on the return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Chandler. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Brought in Ty Felton. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's the end of one here. The scoreboard reads 13-0. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
47-yard line.
Ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Now it's Will Reichard on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings get it back to within 6.
13. Vikings 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Bayless Jones now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass brought in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Brought in left side by Jones. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Panther 60. Ready.
To the air on first down. Sanders. He's going to try to drop it in. Deep right. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9 and puts him in goal to go.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Steady.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns go up by 12. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's McCarthy to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
And the Vikings rush brings him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Let's go now. Back roll 80.
Trying again, following the sack. He lost it, deep left. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
70.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Quick slant to Hawkinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Who set it down for him at the 38. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. He'll set up the screen. It's Edison. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 47. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. The Vikings at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. McCarthy throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Man in motion here. On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. That's incomplete left side.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction. How well the defense had that one covered.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go get him, go get him.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. They'll dump this off to Sampson, complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Sanders now on third down. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's more on the quick slant. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They send a man in motion. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He finds a man. That's cut. He's brought down. What a surprise with the double pass there. Gets him a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Back to throw it. He lets one fly deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
19. Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Two quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. He fields it from the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Sanders running dead ahead. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Behind Sampson out of the backfield. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, downing it at the 1. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Chandler. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Rex, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Davis Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They'll go play action for Sanders. Brought in left side by Jones. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
I'd be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Pat the 60, pat the 60. Let's go.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback, powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old-school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
He's throwing for it, and he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
26, Vikings 7.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Chandler now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Has a big strike to Addison. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
On the carry, it's Chandler. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Motioning the tight end left.
45-yard line.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rare chance for him to throw it, but things don't work out. It's third down now.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
18 Cardinal, 18.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, so that brings up fourth and long.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's tackled for no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Ready? 70 Rangers. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready?
Second and 10 now. Lofts it deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ready up.
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's first and 10. Play action, Sanders. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The throw is caught. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keeping the pedal forward and adding 6 more. Now as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns continue piling on to this lead.
33, Vikings 7.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Chandler now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Chandler on the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Alert! Check! Check! Count! I'm not lying! I'm not... Take off!
It's a give to Chandler. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
He's tackled at
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
26 yards.
It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shut up!
They bring their tight end left. First and 10, here's McCarthy. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Let's go! Bronco 80! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Let's go!
Sanders setting the pass. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
First down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Browns football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
18, Pioneer! Cowboy 80! Huh.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
70 Lions! 70 Timberwolves! Under front! Check out!
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go now! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. They'll run now with Chandler. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. On play action now, McCarthy. is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 29 yards, and it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Now they send their back in motion right. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. 2nd down, McCarthy to pass. Finds him over the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever. Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Some movement up front, and now backs even more against the wall. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this 4th down.
60 Eagles.
Desperation time here. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 Eagles. 60. Buffalo 18.
Sanders going to look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Ready, right?
To the air, Sanders. Short pass brought in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Okay, break.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Get it.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness...
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. first down. Play action, McCarthy. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. McCarthy looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Vikings hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns grow their lead yet again.
7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now.
Trying again after the pick. McCarthy dumped off to his running back. There he goes on the right side. Into the red zone. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Vikings 14.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. The Browns are able to recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's going to have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Get it? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on. Hey! Gravity Lions.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
He put everything he had into this one. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage.
Wide open down the field, and he has it! And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Browns keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All right, I think I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Game well decided. How does a former player like yourself feel about that decision?
Yeah, whatever you think your answer is, Kate, you're right. I don't think there's anybody that likes this, and I don't think it really is a case when you're up this big. You're just trying to embarrass your opponent, and you better be careful.
And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now a give to Chandler. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. So the Browns come away with the win. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. That'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say cheerio from London.